Well, the state says they believe a CDL school that was here in Auburn sent cash to a third-party tester to pass its students. Now, the investigation found some students didn't even take the test and were awarded a license.
The first one is a package that was mailed to this examiner that was filled with cash.
The State Department of Licensing says those gold envelopes full of cash are evidence believed to be bribes paid to a third-party tester to ensure truck driving students passed exams.
The biggest thing was the bribery.
The investigation started after a routine audit of the third-party examiner.
They started to find out a lot more people that weren't actually testing, test scores that were being entered when nobody was there. Well, we found it was more likely than not that this examiner was being paid to give people passing scores.
The state's Workforce Training and Education Board took part in investigating Skyline CDL School, which had locations in Vancouver and Auburn. Documents ordering the school's suspension stated the school is not screening the customers correctly and then making payments to ensure their students receive a passing score.
So now we have a school and an examiner working together and not just an examiner by itself.
State investigators found multiple gold envelopes mailed from someone associated with Skyline CDL School to the third-party examiner filled with stacks of cash.
Each one you can see has a birth date on it, and it was really easy for us to tie those birth dates to driver license numbers.
The Department of Licensing believes this all happened over an 18-month period. The agency tracked down 10% of the drivers who got their license from the tester during that time, focusing on those who they believe did not take the test or had infractions. They retested 74 drivers and 80% failed. At least 110 drivers ended up having their credentials canceled. 102 of them were Skyline students.
If we have a situation where people aren't getting tested or not getting tested properly, we don't know if they're a safe driver.
The Workforce Board's order of suspension sent to the school stated the alleged practices were a serious threat to public health, safety, and welfare, and requires emergency action due to the risks of putting unskilled drivers on the road in large vehicles.
These are 80,000-pound metal projectiles going down the highway.
The state terminated its contract with the third-party tester and suspended the license of Skyline CDL School. I tried to reach out to both the school and the third-party tester and did not hear back from either. In Auburn,